Good morning, students. So, in previous lecture, uh, we started the force exerted by a jet on the stationary curved plate. So, as I said, there are different cases. So, first case we have derived is the first the jet strikes the curved plate at the center. So, basically, this was the first case, correct? When there is a symmetrical plate, and in symmetrical plate the jet is striking at the center, correct? And we have derived the two equation. First equation was Fx equal to rho a v square into 1 plus cos theta. So this was the equation, correct? You should remember this equation when this is the condition. Similarly, f of y is equal to minus rho a v square into sin theta. So these both equations are just only applicable for the curved plate when the jet strike at the center, only at the center, correct? And similarly, we have done with the second case. So second case was the jet strikes the curved plate at one end tangentially when the plate is symmetrical, correct? So in last videos we covered this derivation, correct? So in this derivation we derived the equations as like fx equal to rho a v square into cos theta and fy equals to 0. In this equation, fy equals 0 means what? There is no force exerted by the jet in vertical direction, means in y direction. So the value is just in x direction, and for y direction it is 0, correct? And we will be in this video we will be seeing the numerical based on the curved plate, okay? So the numerical is, so we will be seeing we will be going through the question. A jet of water of diameter 50 mm. So 50 mm is the diameter of the jet, correct? Moving with a velocity of 40 meter per second. So they have given the velocity as 40 meter per second, correct? So the jet of water is traveling with a 40 meter per second of a velocity, strikes the curved fixed symmetrical plate. It is a symmetrical, correct? At the center, correct? At the center means what? This is the case 1. If they have given the condition that the jet is at the center, so we will be using the formula of first case, correct? Find the force exerted by the jet of a water in the direction of the jet. In the direction of the jet, if the jet is deflected through an angle of 120 degree, correct, at the outlet of the curved plate, means what? They have clearly mentioned that our aim is to find the force exerted by the jet of the water in the direction of the jet, and if the jet is deflected through an angle of 120 degree, jet is deflected through angle of 120 degree, correct? So basically we will give one diagrammatic representation. So this is the curved plate, correct? And this is this arrows it gives the representation of jet. If you want, we can draw a pipe. Correct. So this one is symmetrical curved plate, correct? So this is a symmetrical curved plate. This is a pipe. This is a nozzle, and this is the jet of water striking the curved plate at the center, correct? So as we said, the water will be diverting in upward direction and in downward direction, correct? With the same velocity. One more condition: with the same velocity, if there is no roughness on the surface, correct? So as I said in the derivation, we are assuming that the surface of the plate is smooth. So there will be no roughness, and since there is no roughness, the velocity will be same. So it will be diverting in upward direction and downward direction with the same velocity. Correct? Okay. So we'll be writing all the givens. So first is D. D is equals to 50 mm. So we will be converting into meter equals to 0.05 meter. Second, area equals to pi by 4 into d square. So it is equal to 0.001963 meters square. Correct. Next is velocity. Velocity equals to 40 meter per second. They have given here. Correct. Next, angle of deflection. Angle of deflection equals to 120 degree. One more thing we should given in the we have to draw in the diagram that angle of deflection is this angle. Means what? Suppose this is we have drawn two tangents at the upper point and at the lower point. Both tangents will meet at this point. Correct. So the angle of deflection is the angle from horizontal towards the tangent. So this outer angle is angle of deflection. Correct. And our aim is to find the inner theta. Okay. In the diagram, everywhere the angle is this value theta. So they have not given directly the value of theta. They have given the value of outer angle, which is angle of deflection. So this is 180 and total is 180. So obviously to find the value of theta, we will be subtracting 180 minus 120. So the remaining will be theta. Correct. So here theta is equals to 180 minus 120. So theta equals to 60 degree. Correct. So as per the formula, force exerted by the jet on the curved plate in the direction of the jet is given by Fx equal to rho a v square into 1 plus cos theta. If we see the derivation, this condition is of which case? It is first case. Correct. So we will be going to the first case. Correct. Case number 1. So for case number 1, the equation of Fx is rho a v square into bracket 1 plus cos theta. So we are using the same equation. Rho a v square, Fx equal to rho a v square into cos theta. So you should remember all the formulas as per the cases, and we should use the same case, same formula with respect to the given case in the numerical. Okay. So here rho is 1000 into area. We have calculated it is 0.001963. So we have written here into velocity square means 40 square into bracket 1 plus cos theta. Theta is 60. Okay. So the overall value we get is 4711.15 Newton. If we convert this into kilonewton, then it will be Fx equal to 4.71115 kilonewton. So this much amount of force is exerted by the jet on the symmetrical curved plate at the center in the direction of x. Means we can also say in the direction of jet. Correct. So this is the final value of Fx, and they have not asked in the direction of y. So if you want, you can calculate the value of Fy by using this equation. That is Fy equals to minus rho a v square into sin theta. So with the help of this equation, you can find the value of Fy, means the force exerted in y direction. So this is very simple type of numerical, and also it has been asked for many times. So if anyone has doubt regarding the angle of deflection or any other doubt or regarding any formulas, so can contact me or can message me, can call me. So thank you so much for watching this numerical. Thank you so much.